Hi guys! So as you can tell by my huge green eyes and this awesome purple outfit, today we're going to do a makeup on the evil queen from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Continuing on with my Disney villain series, I had to do the evil queen from Snow White. This is also going to be a two-parter makeup where I do a straight up beauty makeup of the evil queen herself, and then I have her partially transforming into the magic mirror on the wall, who tells them who's the fairest of them all. I thought it'd be an awesome twist of her turning into the mirror, the creepy, colorful, masked-looking person who speaks to her from within the mirror. I cannot wait to start this. I love Snow White in the movie growing up as a child because I felt like I looked like her, or I wanted to. So it has a secret place in my heart. I'm so excited to start, so let's see if we could do this. I'm going to put a wig cap on my head just because it's easier to get all my hair out of the way so that I could paint on my face. And it slicks down all the hair for the headpiece we are going to put on later. Now to block them eyebrows, I'm going to get an Elmer's glue stick and paste down them eyebrow hairs. If you have darker eyebrow hairs, I would definitely suggest to get a purple glue stick as purple as this beautiful outfit, because it helps cancel out some of the colors of the dark brow hairs. And with each layer of glue stick, we're going to put some powder in between. Make sure it's completely dry before moving on to each layer of glue and powder, doing this about 3 or 4 times depending on your eyebrow hair thickness. A hairdryer really helps to completely dry each layer of glue and powder before moving on to the next as well. This takes patience to flatten them eyebrows down so that we could draw on them later. And then once your eyebrows are flattened and completely dried, I'm going to get some makeup primer. Any makeup primer is totally fine. I want to put it all over my face, but not on top of those eyebrows because I don't want it to react to any glue stick that we use to flatten them down. And this step is totally optional, but I'm going to get some orange concealing corrector to put under my eyes and on my eyebrows. This is going to cancel out any dark blue colors of shadows beneath them bags on my eyes and the dark brow hairs on my eyebrows. It kind of looks like a small child took an orange crown and just went to town on my face. But we're going to blend that out with the Beauty Blender. Do not press too hard on those eyebrows because I'm using a damp Beauty Blender to make sure that it blends nicely into my skin. Now you don't have to have it blended all the way, especially on those eyebrows. You do not want to move the glue stick eyebrow blockers that we put on. But I'm going to use some foundation on my skin. That's my skin tone. This is going to give you a blank canvas on that face. I love these oval makeup brushes for the foundation base. It gets such great coverage and even texture, and it looks like you're brushing your face, like you're brushing your teeth, but awkwardly on your face. Now it's time to get some concealer that's full coverage. Conceal all your flaws and buff that out with the Beauty Blender to have baby smooth skin. Now I'm just getting another full coverage cream concealer on those eyebrows. This is the Poise Cosmetics HD Multitasking Creams. It's a mouthful, but it's one of my favorite brands of contour creams, concealers, and just everything. Any high coverage cream concealer will work, but it just helps block those eyebrows to make it look like you just shave them straight off your face. And I'm going to conceal under my eyes as well. I know I'm using my fingers, but it really helps melt the product into your skin and look most natural yet high coverage at the same time. Powdering all that down my shaved off looking eyebrows and the rest of my face. Now it's time to rise them cheekbones to the heavens, using one of the most intense, darkest contour colors I have. I know this looks really harsh, but you're gonna buff it out. You can use some yellow powder or skin tone powder to buff out that contour. We need it to look extreme, but not just a straight up line, so it's time to buff it out. Once that contour is buffed out on our cheeks, we're gonna move on to the bridge of our nose to slenderize our nose just a little bit. My nose is a little bit too thick for those evil queens in Disney. And once your nose is contoured, we are going to put some blush on our face using the Swamp Queen palette from Tarte Cosmetics by my friend Bunny, aka Graveyard Girl. I'm using her blush on my cheeks, and I'm going to do it a little bit below my cheekbone and very highly pigmented. Not just because this is one of my best friend's makeup palettes, but it's honestly so amazing and pigmented and great quality. I'm using the highlighter as well to make those cheeks glow like the sun is beaming down on my dark-hearted evil queen's face. Now it's time to prep and prime those eyelids for some eyeshadow. And then grabbing our Swamp Queen palette again, I'm going to get the color Man Cat, which is this awesome eggplant deep purple tone color. I'm going to pat that on my eyelid to do like a semi-cut crease, but very high up on her eyelid. It's going to be very pigmented in a lot of eyeshadow, I know, but you want to put that all over your eyelid and have a seamless edge to it on both eyes. And I love these shadows because they smell like vanilla cupcakes. I kid you not. Also grabbing that Mancat color with a smaller makeup brush and shadowing our bottom lash line. Now that our eyes look like mini purple Oreos, it is time to get another color to lay on top of that purple pigmented eyeshadow, which is in the color Haunting. It's this amazing gray, shimmery, slight violet, lavender-like color. It's so beautiful and gives your eye a definite smoky effect. It's like you're putting puffs of actual smoke on your eyelid, and we're doing that very pigmented in the center of that eye color and then blending it out into that purple on the edges. Now grabbing the color Uncommon with a blending brush, I'm going to blend out that upper dark purple crease out into my brow bone that was there before that we deleted, making sure that that cut crease blends a little bit nicer into our skin, giving shadow and dimension to our eyes, getting a matte gray tone eyeshadow and blending that even more on top of the color Uncommon. We want our eye sockets to really stand out and have a lot of shadow because our eyebrows that are going to be drawn on later are going to be high up in the sky, above and beyond dramatic. Then we're going to get a matte black eyeshadow with a pencil brush and blend out the outer corner of our eyeshadow. This is going to make our eyes look even bigger than they are and really blend all the colors that we put on together, making it look like an extreme smoky eye. Now it is time to paint on them eyebrows. I'm getting a black cream paint with an angled makeup brush and doing the outline of the eyebrow. It's really hard to paint on natural looking eyebrow hairs with black paint. Whatever you do, it's gonna look either very too rugged with black paint if you're trying to do natural eyebrow hairs, or it's just gonna look like a straight up line. And it's really extremely hard to make both of these eyebrows match. You want them to be lowered towards the front in the center corner of your eye and go up on top of your forehead, almost touching your temples. They kind of look like an upside down Nike sign, to be honest with you. You're gonna look very angry, like you went to the wrong makeup school to do your eyebrows. You want almost barely an inch between your brows to separate them above your nose. Any type of mistake you do with these eyebrows, it's going to be a little bit harder to correct because it's black paint, but you could do it with some concealer. Going back in that eyeshadow palette with the color Mancat, I am bringing that purple eyeshadow even higher into my crease and brow bone. Since our eyebrows are so extreme, it really gives you an outlook on where you want your eyeshadow color to be, and you want it a lot higher above on your eye. Getting a black kohl eyeliner pencil and coloring in the waterline, which is that skin flap on your lower lash line that should not have anything touching it, but we put makeup on there anyways. Going in with a black eyeliner pencil, we're just going to do a simple winged eyeliner on both eyes so that we could put some false lashes on after. And once your eyeliner is on and poppin', it is time to curl them lashes to prepare them for some false eyelashes. First curl them, put some mascara on, the usual steps to do your eyelashes, and then get whatever black mascara you have and lay them thick on those lashes. And then we're getting these extreme Violet Voss eyelashes in the sexy and I know it style. They are gorgeous, extreme, vampy, perfect for the evil queen because she has this look on her face like she has no cares in the world. So I thought this was perfect and dramatic enough just for her. And once those eyelashes are on, I'm also going to contour her bottom chin because the evil queen has more of a butt chin than I do. We're going to move on to Bunny's lipstick in Swamp Family Red from Tarte Cosmetics. I love this because it's kind of minty and you don't need a lip liner to put this on because the lip one is the perfect size enough to really shape your lips, and it's very pigmented, and it's one of those tones of red colors that make your teeth seem wider than they actually are, which is always amazing. And it's a deep enough red for an evil queen. And once you think your beauty makeup for the evil queen is on point, it is time to put our headdress on. The rest of this costume has an awesome black hood with a crown attached to the top of it that really frames her face. This white collar as well on the evil queen is a little bit difficult to manage, but it is so worth it and dramatic and brings a lot of attention to her face. And with that, we are completely done with our Evil Queen from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this Evil Queen look. She looks so evil with them eyebrows and menacing, like she's planning something ridiculously evil. She's also beautiful at the same time, even though her eyebrows look like she's gonna fly away. These are probably one of the most extreme eyebrows I've ever painted on my face. But you're not completely done with this if you want to move on to have her turn into the mirror. Face of the magic mirror from the movie Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Stick around because we are going to get a makeup wipe and remove half of our makeup on the side of our face that our dominant hand is on that we use to paint with and put on makeup. You also want to make sure you don't remove your eyebrow cover of all those layers of glue stick when you're taking off your makeup. And then we're going to get a purple aqua paint. I'm using Graftobian paints today because they're easy to wash off and work with because we want something that's a little bit more lightweight like a watercolor because the magic mirror from Snow White has a very watercolor effect face. They're very pigmented parts, but some of them blend into each other to look like watercolors. You really want to look at reference pictures for this because we're doing areas in purple around the eye, down our nose, and our lips, and a little bit of a frown mark that reminds me of a fish. And then we're going to move on to the yellow aqua paint and paint in between those purple little frown marks we painted on, below our lip and on our chin, and on our cheekbone as well. You also want to paint on your upper eyelid. Now getting a green aqua paint and coloring other parts of your cheekbone, that upper lip area and near the tip of your nose, as well as that spot near the middle of your nose. Now it's time to get some blue aqua paint and really pack it on your eyebrow area. The magic mirror has these dramatic dark blue eyebrows. It's like he almost wanted to be the evil queen, filling in other parts that are blank and near the center of our bridge of our nose. And blending it with your finger is key to give that watercolor-like effect. Getting either a white cream paint or this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk and highlighting certain parts of the face and blending it into that paint as long as the paint is a little dry. You also want to get some black cream paint or a NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean and use that as like a little bit of a black lipstick on the inner part of your mouth on the side of the magic mirrored face. Now I'm just getting some matte black eyeshadow to blend in areas and make it more contoured and more shadow and more detailed, especially outlining around the eyes in certain areas and around certain portions of the mouth. Honestly, I didn't think this makeup would be this difficult, but you have to make sure you have the colors in the certain areas in the right color, the right proportion, and the right pigmentation and blending into other colors. Then getting a black aqua paint, I'm going to color certain parts of my face that were not colored in and near my chin, on areas around the face to frame it. Because the magic mirror type mask thing in Snow White, his face is a lot smaller than the evil queen's, it seems like. It's not really the traditional shape of a human face. It has some angles in certain parts. Getting some blue eyeshadow and really packing on some colors to blend it into the skin tone side of the face. And some purple eyeshadow as well on the bridge of your nose. And once you're done shadowing and coloring the magic mirror's face, you're completely done with this makeup transformation of the evil queen from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, halfway transforming into the magic mirror. I hope you guys enjoyed this twisted Disney villain makeup. This was so much fun to do. I didn't think I would love the evil queen's beauty makeup this much. I just thought it would be such a crazy, creepy idea to be trapped inside of a mirror. I love the idea of creepy fairy tales. After doing this, I kind of felt like doing her evil old woman witch side of the face. Let me know if you want to see that in a video as well. I don't know if I'm going to do a twist on it, but I just feel like I should do that makeup sometime in my life. Now it's time for me to turn back into myself. All the products I use in this video, including Graveyard Girl's Swamp Queen palette with Tarte, will be listed down below in the description box as always. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting this channel. If you guys would like to see more crazy makeup transformations to come, even around the holidays, you can subscribe to watch more videos. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me. If you guys do any of the makeups that I do on this YouTube channel, please post on Instagram and tag me #catsketch so that I could love it, like it, we could be bestest of friends. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Love you all. See you soon. Bye.